God works in mysterious ways. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad number 884 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. And this message is dedicated to Jeff Brook. Here's the upgrade. I believe in the practical and miraculous, and that God is behind them both. Here's the story. I was having lunch yesterday with friends. One of them passed on dessert, and I asked her why. She said she's careful with what she eats. It isn't because of the calories. She's as thin as a rail. It was about how her body reacts to certain foods. She recounted her debilitating headaches, which she had endured for years, praying for God's intervention. One day, a miraculous idea struck her. God could zap her, relieving her headaches. However, he wanted to give her the gift of discipline to abstain from foods that didn't work well with her body. By making these changes, her headaches vanished. God works in mysterious ways. He can work by practical means or miraculous means. D. Helen Roseveare was a missionary doctor in the Congo who was shamefully mistreated at the hands of rebel soldiers. To try to make any sense out of her humiliation and suffering only intensified her pain. She finally got great peace one day after she sensed God asking her, "Helen, are you willing to give thanks for that which I may never give you the privilege of understanding?" There's a line in the Bible about having a peace beyond understanding. I like to understand what is happening. It's hard for me to be settled without answers, but sometimes I need to be okay with things without clear answers. I know a man who lost his wife in a car accident. They were driving together in the mountains and lost control of the car. He survived, and she didn't. They had 3 small children together. He suddenly found himself a widowed parent at the young age of 28. He grappled with grief and wondered why God would allow such a tragedy. He wanted to understand what the purpose behind it was. A breakthrough occurred as he sensed he was never going to find peace by understanding the why, but trust the promise of peace beyond understanding. The better story to tell yourself is, I don't try to figure everything out. I believe there is a God who is ultimately in control and capable of working together for good, that which is not good in itself. He will and can put his healing hand on your hurting heart as you exercise your will and as an expression of faith to choose to thank him for trials that you do not yet fully understand. You may need to exercise your will with discipline and self-control, or exercise it with trust and peace that is beyond understanding, not by understanding. Tell me a story of God working in mysterious ways to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Send a text to someone and ask them, do you believe there's a God of the universe who is in control of everything? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.